Hello, Pokemon aim to be a Pokemon Master Episode 5. And if I remember from the preview, I think we're gonna see like the Kanto starters, like Charizard, Squirtle, and Bulbasaur. That's all I remember. I hope it's not just those three. I kind of hope that maybe the reason why they only showed those three is because maybe Pidgeot and Butterfree are gonna come in. You know, like basically the five Pokemon Ash used during Kanto, along with Pikachu, of course. Uh, so with Pikachu 6, but Pikachu is always the constant. Um, So I'm thinking, maybe that could be fun. I hope so. But we'll see. I mean, my expectations for this series is kind of like in the middle point right now. I had high expectations going in. The first episode was so good. But with each episode, it gets lower and lower and lower. Hopefully this is a good one, but I will see. Yeah, and that is the problem. This just feels like filler. Like this is like Fillermon. She's like, oh, goddamn bugs. Man, that was a nice, like, I mean, I like how Misty looks, but I don't know, it isn't enough for me to go, man, this is great. I love Misty. It's not enough. Oh my god, that ass. Alright. Uh, was that? No. Okay, so it's someone who looks like Misty. Okay, at the end of this, I'm gonna have to go back there because that was a fat ass and it looked like Misty, but it can't be Misty because we just saw them. It's the same thing with the intro. I mean, you couldn't do like a different intro for every single, episode. That might, be like, look at a look back on the Pokemon Ash will be using in the episode. We're gonna get glimpse right here of those Pokemon and the journeys Ash had with them. Instead, the only thing we're getting, the only thing that is new between each of these intros are just them showing, like some picture, not pictures, like God, what's it called? PowerPoint like page, like oh yeah, Glalie, like okay. Great. Oh yeah, the Turtle Squad. I completely forgot about the Turtle Squad. Yes, he did. I mean, that's a cool statue. Okay, well, the fact that you only threw out these two probably tells me that it's not going to be any more of your Pokemon. Oh, well, too bad. Alright, well, that's too bad. Oh, okay, so you're with the managers. I thought they were gonna be like, you know what? These fakes merchandise are gonna sell like hotcakes. They're like, oh, I'd like to buy some too. Just changing up her voice. Oh, and also shaking his tail for us. We are the evil fire. Ghostly flame. No, just a coincidence. Oh god, the pyrotechnics. And here they come with their Power Ranger outfits. And their poses. Like I said, this would be fine as a filler episode in the show. You know? He's like, oh wait, Ash is here. Oh, the yellow one. I like the yellow one's pose. Like that is the pose of someone who's confident. I'm moving around like that to keep myself awake because man, this is so boring. And I'm already like a bit tired, so okay, see like he's trying to look for Ash. To capture Pikachu. Oh, or not. You can just be, you know what? It is my. Oh, and now he's going like, wait a minute, you didn't even come and say hello. Are you abandoning me? What's going on, Ash? And the pink one is sophisticated, eating with, a fork. But I will say, so far, the yellow one is my favorite. I think the yellow one has, like, the personality and the confidence that I like. Like, I'm gonna eat my sorrows away. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you, Squirtle. that is, man, the fact that that is something that a lot of humans do, me included, especially me. Fuck. You're like, get out. This is a construction site. You need to have a hard hat. Alright, so what kind of mischief are you three gonna do? Oh, well, it's a nice helping. It's kind of like, that person, oh god, what is the English name? Venonat, there we go. It doesn't have arms, cannot go up the stairs or the ladder, so I'm just gonna help you up. They're like, man, for once we're not trying to capture their Pikachu, and now they're gonna come in here and get in the way. And now they're gonna be like, okay, good job, Charizard. He's like, fuck you, Squirtle. I'm gonna damage all of you. And then, Bulbasaur is the one like, don't fight, you two. Is the audio a bit weird? What's going on? Maybe it's just my cable. Because now it's fine, but... like those poor Turtle Squad. They're like, man, what the fuck did we do wrong? Come on, Ash, talk. Ask him, what's wrong? And they're like, yeah, they are, they're in a bad rut. So now it's time for Team Rocket to break their rut, to make it so that they want to help each other. They're like, nope. Back when you were a beautiful Charmander. I kind of wish Bulbasaur would have evolved to an Ivysaur. The episode where Bulbasaur refused to evolve. Instead of that, I kind of wish it would have evolved. Because I do think it would be nice for Ash to have, like a Squirtle, Ivysaur, Charizard. So he has like all 3 starters, and he also has like a stage 1, 2, and 3. Because, what's happening in this episode isn't enjoyable to me. Like, I'm not invested. I'm kind of like looking around, like looking at my cable. Like, my what's called attention is not on the episode. It isn't capturing it. Okay, it's gonna be some faulty wiring. It's then gonna cause a fire. Woo! Jenny. So where are they? Is that maybe Unova? Is that where they are? Oh, hello, Krogunk. Okay, and the fire's gonna... well, she looks good, and I like her two Pokemon. Spinda is good. Turtle Squad. Time to, you have to deal with the fire. I mean, are you guys afraid that the fire's gonna spread to your hotel? Or maybe they're like, you know what, let's get the guests away from the fire. Maybe that's more along the lines. And Ash's Squirtle. Okay, there we go. You finally decided, you know what, gravity exists. That was some funny screaming. Time for you guys to start doing some work. Come on, guys. Alright. And you can see the difference between a water gun and a hydro pump. Okay, nice. Yeah, look. The other Squirtles are still doing it. So, you do it as well. And then, let's put on our old school clothing. Let's come up with a battle plan. I mean, I don't know if this is enough. You may want to spread it around a bit. I actually don't know. Maybe try and aim for the windows to get the water in instead of just hitting the wall. And Pikachu is on... what is that called? Like ember duty? Yeah. And here comes the wind. Yeah. What are you two gonna do? Oh, yeah, cut down or burn down, like, the foliage around so it doesn't spread. Lizardan! You're stopping spreading, but you're also giving the fire more oxygen, which is making it worse. You're fanning the flame. Stop it. Well, that isn't really a problem. Just send Charizard. Yeah. What? Why? Just send Charizard, go there and pick them up. I mean, I guess they're doing it to just be like, oh, you see, you need all three. They need to work together to save these three Pokemon, but it doesn't make any sense. Yeah, it makes no sense. What a terrible episode. This is probably like a 2 out of 9 so far. Not even the like rock background like version of this song. I don't know what this song. I did it. They're like, thank you, Charizard. Very funny. Made me smile and laugh hysterically. And then Latias at the end there to try and pretend that, you see, all these episodes have meaning. They're not just worthless filler. Okay, so I guess you got a hold of the merch account, the manager's bank account maybe. Just to make sure that people know that Team Rocket did not succeed with anything, alright? They're like, of course, Ash. Terrible episode. They're all okay now. Alright, yeah, people know. It's the championship. It's the master. It's the monarch. Alright, yeah. Boring. Okay, horrifically bad. I already forgot what happened in this episode. This episode was so like forgettable that I just finished it and I already don't remember anything. What was the start of this episode? I mean, the first thing I remember from this episode was Charizard like saying hello to Squirtle and then Squirtle being like angry, and then Charizard breathing fire on the entire Squirtle squad. But didn't that happen like in the middle of the episode? What was the first part of this episode? And then it was like 8 minutes of just of us just seeing them squirting water at a building. Like, what? What a huge like waste of just an episode for this. Come on, you only have 11 episodes. And all this shit is what we're seeing. Oh god, alright. Oh yeah, a fat ass. That's also what I remember. So that was in the beginning. And they're gonna do some Caterpie Butterfree baiting. Because you see they have like a Caterpie with them, you know. And that scene that they showed there at the end with Pikachu and Caterpie, I think is gonna be them trying to bait, the scene of Ash's Caterpie and Pikachu in the episode where Caterpie looked up at the moon. Yeah, like the episode where Ash caught Caterpie. I would say it has been like a waste. What the fuck? There we go. I'm just trying to find that fat ass. Because I need to confirm. Is it... Was it before the intro? Yes, it was. Okay, let's see. Okay, no, it's just a character. Obviously, I didn't think it was Misty. But they have done it so it looks like Misty. And we can see in the front row, like there is a character that looks a bit like Ash. Or like two characters, I would say. The one that's looking up at Misty. And, oh wait, I might as well show. If it would, yeah, this character right here. And this one right here. Like those two mixed together. So maybe, they're just... I think it's just a little bit of like oh, here you go. But man, this right here is good. I like that they do stuff like this, like to show that, there are body types that exist. Not everyone are just one thing. Like, no, some people are bigger or smaller in certain areas. So that's good to see. But yeah. I mean, fuck me. Other than that fat ass right there, I don't really have any positives for this episode. So, alright. That fat ass Misty cosplayer and this face right here of Misty. It's kind of like the things I enjoyed about the episode.